What's up, friends? I am in Nashville for one of my good buddies' bachelor parties. And I was just checking out the Airbnb and chatting with one of the guys that's here, one of his friends who I don't know all that well. And we were just talking about the fact that he is co-parenting, having gone through a divorce and has a child, and said that through a conversation that he had with his ex, just having her acknowledge that a couple years previously that she hadn't been super nice to him through some difficult times, and she apologized and said I wasn't very nice, and to give him credit for how he showed up and what he did for her and their daughter, he said makes all the world of difference. And now they have an amazing co-parenting relationship. Their daughter is going to benefit immensely, and it just got me thinking. Like, it's amazing how a 30-second conversation with someone can make a world of difference. I'll tell you a little story. I was in a tough time in my life and going through a lot of things in my own marriage. And at one point, I actually had a blow up, which is so rare for me. But I blew up on the soccer field with one of my best friends, and I was so angry. I was angry not at him. I was angry at myself for all the things that were actually going on in my life. But it just came out towards him. This is now 10 years ago or more, right? But probably for 2 or 3 years, I really didn't talk to him for very much because I was so ashamed of how I lost control that I just didn't want to acknowledge it. I almost wanted to just kind of put my head in the sand. And lo and behold, I finally called him one day and apologized and told him why I had gotten so distant and gone MIA from our friendship for several years. And he was like, "Oh, dude, no big deal." But of course, I had made it out to be such a big deal. So I say all those things and these two examples to show, man, how much a little forgiveness, a little grace, a little open communication, acknowledgement can go so far in reconciling relationships that maybe have gone south for a while. So my challenge for you, this Thursday afternoon challenge to you, wherever you're watching this, is to think about any relationships that you might have that maybe have gone awry, and whether it's been partly because of something you've done, or maybe you don't even know what has gone on. Maybe it's like my buddy really didn't know why I had just kind of drifted. He's like, "Oh, that was what went on?" I'm like, "Yeah." He had no clue. He just knew that I kind of drifted away. To pick up the phone and have those conversations, and to say what's going on, or to say I'm sorry, or to say I forgive you, just because, man, it goes so far. So hope you're having a wonderful day. Otherwise, we'll talk to you soon. Later.